Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to the Nintendo Direct live react. This is not the Switch 2 Direct that we were all waiting for. This is a surprise Nintendo Switch Direct for the first one. Maybe the final Direct for the Switch. Who knows how much longer they're going to keep supporting it. Maybe they'll release some extra games over the next year that are like for the Switch 1 and can be played on Switch 2, but this is potentially the final dedicated Direct for the Switch 1. So it's going to be interesting to see what they've got. Came out of nowhere, really. So let's see what Nintendo has in store for us. Yes, IRL Brandy. IRL Brandy jump scare. Ah. Oh, and we're starting. Rated M. Bayonetta 5 confirmed. Wait, no, 4. We skipped one. Yeah, potentially end of an era here. Oh, Dragon Quest. This is the 3 remake, right? I've only played Dragon Quest 8 and the demo for 11, but I love 8, and 11 was very enjoyable. Hi Joe, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good morning. We're checking the Direct with IRL Brandy jump scare. Need a coffee? I don't drink coffee. I always wake up this chipper and cute. Oh no, it's 1 and 2. HD 2D remake. Is that new? I thought they were only doing a 3 remake.
Hello, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2.
We'll also be reacting to that one.
Tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
I like that HD 2D remake or style.
We hope you're excited for more information.
Just do that for the Unova remakes, to be honest.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
No hope. X. Oh yeah, that is where hope goes to die.
2 minutes. Oxygen 0. Help me. Please help me, Date.
No sleep for Kaname Date.
The Eye, the Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special.
No, I'm not. I'm Brandy.
Sophisticated AI called Aiba, embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate.
Would you guys track me down if I were trapped in a mysterious escape game? I don't think I'm that big of a internet idol.
And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Yes, oh, thank you guys. I was joking.
Bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams.
The ocean with the wood, the dock with all the gunk on it. I looked at that and I was like, oh my god, Splatoon.
Unleash the supernatural.
Is this a...
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD
Okay.
graphics and
No.
enhanced gameplay.
I thought that... It was Atlas, but I thought... I was like, is this like a Shin Megami Tensei or Persona game?
Living as an apprentice detective.
I'm not super familiar with the series.
He also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons.
I don't know why I'm sitting with my arm like this. It's not comfortable.
Then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation.
Scream super loud if I see Fire Emblem news.
You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
Well, if it's Byleth, you'll hear me. I don't think it'll be Byleth.
And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during
Here he is.
investigations.
Always nearby.
Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch.
You have a gut feeling this will be a bad direct. I mean, I'm not expecting anything too wild, given this is the end of the original Switch lifespan, but we'll see.
Consume darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world
Shadow Labyrinth.
where you're greeted
Never
by
heard
a
of
yellow
this.
orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious,
Pac-Man, obviously.
Ooze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
No, thank you.
By examining your surroundings,
Goodbye,
you
bot.
can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore.
Oh my
areas
god.
you
Yeah, it
couldn't
is.
reach before.
That's just Pac-Man. What?
But tread lightly. The creatures in
Horror Pac-Man.
will prove hostile. When
I
facing
was
opposing
making a silly joke because Pac-Man was originally gonna be named Puck-Man.
unleash powerful attacks.
So it's a little yellow guy named Puck, but no, that's just straight up Pac-Man.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
What is this, Pac-Man RPG?
Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow
Oh, no,
Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, from Bandai
July
Namco.
18th.
Okay, so it's intentionally just supposed to be Pac-Man. Okay.
The rhythmic march.
Oh my god,
begins.
Code Lyoko.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat.
I know I've seen like screenshots of this game before, but I don't know anything about it.
Patapon advances them forward. While Pawn
Perfect game for guys like me with no rhythm. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Brisk.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost
Soda.
in power.
It's not actually soda, it's water. Oh, and Stretch, thank you guys.
Kibapon to the Shield Savvy Tatepon. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of
Yeah, the little guys.
Lead the Patapons and march forth. When
Soda.
Patapon 1+2
Yeah, I've got
replay
the soda
launches
pin
on
here, too.
Nintendo Switch, July
It's all
11th.
twisted, though.
Welcome to Zephyr Town,
Wait,
a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
no.
This is where your new life begins.
Is that a Harvest Moon? Yeah, it is a Harvest Moon. Okay. Well, Story of Seasons. I will still always call it Harvest Moon. I grew up with that.
This immersive farming and life sim has no shortage
Oh my
of
god.
activities
Very
to get
cute
up to.
character customization.
You must be the new farmer.
I can't tell if this is a remake or a brand new one.
Of growing crops and caring for animals.
Guys, are you ready for another farm game? I know we just
Sell
finished
produce and other
Magical
wares at
Melody,
town's
but...
weekly bazaar.
Oh, it's a shop sim, too.
As sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
And maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage
Oh my god,
of
Deku Leaf!
Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
That's kind of cute.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when...
Oh, I want a turnip trophy.
Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo
Not until
Switch
August,
system
interesting.
August 27th.
For a second, I saw it and I thought Story of Seasons, and I was like, wait, did they port
Story of Seasons.
a New Beginning from the 3DS? That's what I thought when I saw it.
Take a look at this.
Okay, Metroid. I almost said that, but I didn't feel confident because I don't know very much at all about Metroid. So I was like, I saw like alien-looking world with like with some like space broken like spacecraft looking thing. I was like, Metroid. This was the one thing that I was like, yeah, this will probably be here.
Is the unknown planet Vuros. Here.
You yelled Elden Ring.
The colossal tree at its center.
As a joke, I almost... the first thing I almost yelled at was like, Genshin Impact 2!
This planet that she was unexpectedly transported to. Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though.
Yeah, I've only, for the Metroid Prime games...
Living in the jungle,
Oh, that's scary.
waiting to strike.
Scary guy. For the Metroid Prime games, I've only ever played like 5 minutes of the first one. It was at a friend's house. He had rented it from the I don't remember, Hollywood Video or Blockbuster or whatever. And we were stuck inside of a spaceship or some kind of like space corridor, and we couldn't get out. Oh no, Samus has psychic abilities now.
Allow Samus to operate
Power creep is getting out of hand.
and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams.
Yeah, we couldn't get very far, so that's the extent of my experience with the Prime games.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Because the devs really liked Ultra Hand in Tears of the Kingdom, and they were like, oh, we want to put that in this game too.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Okay, it's coming this year. They still haven't announced a release date. I think it's because it's going to be a Breath of the Wild situation where it simultaneously launches like at the same time as the next console, and that's why they haven't given a release date. Oh no, it's Red Samus. Scary.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
The official Samus got that official Nintendo sponsorship.
Samus's new psychic abilities.
That's why the background on this is red.
Let's move on.
It's for the sponsor me Nintendo.
Ready to stir up some mischief? Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Oh.
As the newest potionista of the cursed cafe,
I was not expecting it to. I was not expecting Disney villain jump scare.
Get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma.
Yo, Yzma!
Upgrade
She's
your
funny.
ingredients to produce some wildly wicked
I'm not really a big
creations.
Disney guy, but
Potions you make
Yzma's very funny.
influence customer storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch
Later today.
Later today.
Villain jump scare.
Summon a spellbinding adventure. Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of
Demonic Fire Emblem? What?
hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
Oh god.
Or use the spells you've learned to craft
Even
and
in
sell
your
ritual
cute
items.
cozy game, you can't escape the burdens of reality. You still have to work odd jobs to pay your tuition.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins
That looks cute.
when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Dang, yeah, so I guess the Switch is still having games come out through the year. Through the rest of this year, at the very least.
Fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts, then use its abilities to find
Yo,
your own path
Shovel
through
Knight?
an enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch.
That is very pretty looking.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius.
Yeah, I know the Shovel Knight Pogo is actually an homage to DuckTales, but
Gradius 2,
saying Shovel Knight is funnier to me.
Gradius 3, and
This is a sad
Salamander
direct.
2.
I mean,
Subtitles come with
it's not
multiple
that
versions,
surprising we're not getting
ones from
Fire
different regions
Emblem,
and
a
launches.
brand new Fire Emblem, a brand new Mario, a brand new Zelda, a brand new Kid Icarus.
Salamander 3.
They're gonna save any really big stuff for the next game, or the
Gradius
next
Origins
direct.
launches on the Nintendo
for the
system
Switch 2.
August 7th. Pre-orders begin
I'm not
later
surprised
today.
this one doesn't have as many super crazy
Battle to the beat
things.
in Rift of the
Oh, actually,
Press the corresponding buttons in each
we
lane to
watched
fight
that,
monsters in rhythm-based combat.
a few weeks ago.
Keep the going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remixed stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout
Oh,
for more
Pizza
DLC
Tower.
in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch.
I still want to play Pizza Tower.
Let's see what's in store.
What if I always talked like that?
Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
That's what TBH Brandy
There are
sounds like.
stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish your pearly whites solo or with a friend.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Why?
And
Why is that?
arrange
That's
plates
like
at the
all those
afternoon tea
old
shop.
Flash games for kids that were
12 wonderful
horrifying.
stores need your help.
Why would I want that in a full-scale game? No, thank you.
Customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop.
Oh my god, I'd wear that.
In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi,
I never had a Tamagotchi.
business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch.
Is it
June
Tamagotchi?
27th.
I always thought it was Tamagotchi. Legend ZA. Glade! We're looking for Togetic. No? No Togetic? Okay.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA.
Show a new Mega or something.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis.
I want Mega Dusknoir. I think that's the Mega that I want the most. I know it's not gonna happen, but...
To make it easier for people
oh my god, the monkeys are back. Finally. And all 2 people who cared rejoiced.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon
Showers.
people of Lumio City.
Yeah, we need...
Scattered all over town are
where's
wild
Togetic?
zones.
Bring him in.
These
Put him in,
areas are
coach.
special
Oh my god,
environments where
Binacle.
wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the
Patch
city.
Rat.
You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile.
Flappy.
Sense trouble, get to safety.
Here, hold on.
There are
It's not
Pokemon
quite a
that live
Flappy, but
outside
here we
wild
go.
zones, too.
Flappy.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon
Steelix?
live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
I'm looking for one of the Togepi line.
Falls. The city's aura transforms.
Oh my goodness, Terror Time
Skilled
Yokai Watch.
trainers are invited to participate in a tournament,
Oh, that's not as fun.
the ZA Royale.
I thought we were gonna have the city becomes evil and ominous after midnight or something.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Oh, well, I guess kind of like Terror Time.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh, that's cute.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
What if my wish is for you to put Togetic into the game? Bringing back trainers harassing.
And night are
True.
2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there
Buff
are even
Talonflame.
more secrets waiting to be
Fix
uncovered.
Gale Wings.
What will you find on your adventure?
I want
Pokemon
Talonflame meta
Legends
back.
ZA launches
It was
on
so
Nintendo
funny.
Switch later this year.
It was one of my favorite Pokemon in Gen
In
6.
Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day
AZ, my beloved. I'm so happy they brought back AZ.
More secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout
I'm
for more
upset that it's not taking place in the past of Kalos. I wanted to live the French Revolution in Pokemon, but at least they brought back.
The game you're about to see.
Is this
Doesn't have a
WarioWare
big, epic story.
or like what?
But what it does have is
Oh,
lots of
Rhythm
fun
Heaven.
little rhythm
That was my
games.
first thought,
You wanna see?
and then I thought maybe WarioWare. It seemed like oh
Just
no,
press
maybe
the button to
is it
keep
Rhythm
moving.
Heaven or is it just like a different thing? Boop, boop.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
That'd be a fun stream. Maybe we should play one of the Rhythm Heaven games. You can laugh at how bad my sense of timing is. Meowstick is the most important part of the direct.
You might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Dude, I couldn't even play it with my eyes open.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
Rhythm Heaven art style is very cute though. 2026. Switch support confirmed for 2026.
A brand new entry
an unknown time of
It
2026.
includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
We are publicly executing everyone who has ever pirated a game.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Oh yeah.
and a Legend of Zelda
This
game
one.
in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But
Yeah, I got one of those.
Games could be as
It's Pokemon
flexible and
Shield.
convenient as game cards.
Not the best game.
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Okay.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Uh-huh.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated
Splatoon mention. Yeah, there it is. Xenoblade 2, wow. We did get Xenoblade this direct. Who would have guessed?
And manage which games you can
Monolith Soft is crazy. They just put out Xenoblade X, and now we've already got Xenoblade in this direct too. Oh, Fire Emblem mentioned.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Okay.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
Okay.
Local communication
Well, I
with your
have
second
one,
system
so...
is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless.
Who wants to start a family with me and send me games? I'll play them on stream.
And who you're lending to.
Let's make a family together.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person.
Pikmin!
Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Oh, that's cool.
Making
That's
digital
actually-
games
I like
even
that.
Easier to use. Virtual
No
game
one
card.
can steal your games. I wish real cards worked like that. My brother stole my copy of Phantom Brave for the Wii. I'm still mad about it. It's been
Nintendo Switch
10
systems,
years.
as well as
The
Nintendo
fledgling
Switch
family, yes.
systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
I wonder what they could possibly be
More
preparing
Nintendo
that for.
Switch games.
Anyway, that means we can... Oh, that looks kind of cool. That means we can trade Animal Crossing New Horizons whenever I get a Switch 2. We can transfer it over to that item, assume. And we could start a new town. We already have on my current Switch, we have the Kalem Island based off my book. And Lucas is there. Whoa, that's kind of cool. I like that. Luz Lagoon. Fantasy Live. Oh, right. We'd seen that.
Uncover history once more.
Fire Emblem.
An HD
No.
remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to
If I say it
Nintendo
every
Switch.
time I see a sword, I'll eventually be right.
Royal Air and Will the Explorer. 2 heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations.
You know who else
in
had a
this
legacy
RPG.
and fate? Sigurd Fire Emblem. And also Corrin Fire Emblem for Fate.
along with brand new events that expand the
Close enough.
vibrant
Welcome
world
back,
of
Fire
Sun
Emblem.
Plus,
I cannot
team up
believe,
with more
yeah, new
characters
games.
and
I didn't think they'd be supporting the original Switch through 2025 into 2026. Wild.
After finishing the main
I
story,
hope enough
you can
people
test
buy
your metal
original
and
Switches that
even
it
more powerful
takes
bosses.
the rank of #1 sold console of all time.
Cover through the ages.
It deserves it.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch
Later today, wow.
Monumental adventures
Fire Emblem.
await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games.
Wow, man, Roy looks
Through
weird.
isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even that...
in their quest
I
for
don't need a new
forgiveness
Fire
while
Emblem game right now.
unsolving enigmatic
We had Engage not that long ago. I
different
actually
journey
don't really
awaits
care
in
that
Monument
much.
Valley 2.
But everyone memes about it so much that, you know, everyone keeps yapping about it, so I'm like kind of memeing it up.
Both games contain
It's the My
other
Castle
additional
feature, true.
chapters, add-ons,
Kid Icarus for
and
last.
DLC. The first two
I mean, it would be a very exciting one more thing for them to drop.
15th. Pre-orders
Fire Emblem.
begin
yeah,
today
yeah, all we need is
at
Byleth.
Wii Shop.
We don't even need anyone else, just put Byleth in.
Help Noor on her journey to restore
I think we should
the world's
slap
life.
Byleth into a bunch of different games. He can be Nintendo's new official crossover character.
This summer.
Like Atlas with Persona 5. Putting Joker everywhere. Oh, isn't... This is that,
A brand new entry
Yeah.
in the Everybody's
Everybody's
series
Golf.
is driving
I remember
up to
watching someone
Nintendo's
play this, like, years and years ago.
aim,
It's very cute. I like the character customization.
and take your
I don't
shot.
especially care for golf, though, so... Oh my god, sheep!
Backspins,
Sheep! In the background, there was a sheep!
and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode,
Sheep!
compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
Sheep.
In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall.
Fire Emblem
It's
Golf.
it's not quite
Yeah, we need, Ike hitting holes in one with Ragnell.
Or in online play.
He just uses it like a golf club. It'll be good use of that ancient sword, I'm sure.
Get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Oh.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up two heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can
Aerial
mix
ace?
and match a variety of heroes.
No, we already
for
had a
amazing
Pokemon segment. We don't need another one.
and swap between your team of two at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4
Yeah, I'm not a
players
superhero guy, so...
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Man, I'd hate to be in the Marvel Universe. A battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins every other Tuesday.
That was
It does
Marvel
not sound like a
Cosmic
fun
Invasion,
time.
where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Alright, here it is, Kid Icarus. No. What? Animal Crossing? Oh no, oh, it's Tomodachi Life. Okay, people are gonna go nuts for this. Is it a port or a sequel?
How refreshing.
Oh my god, Mii's are back. Mii's are so back. Does it have the crazy Mii customization from Miitopia though? Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Okay, so it looks like a new entry. next year. Okay, cool. If we got this, I could make fledglings in the game. Oh my god.
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
I know a lot of people who would be disappointed it was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different.
Wait, I thought that was the final announcement.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Oh, is it? Are they just going to be like, watch the new Direct?
Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Directly.
And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yeah, we're all here.
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar.
Oh, gee.
In the app,
Pikmin.
you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo.
Oh, the Pikmin 4 comics. Those were really cute. They were releasing comics in the lead up to Pikmin 4. They're very cute.
On April 2nd. News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Hi, Mal. Welcome to the stream.
So please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye. So, yeah. That was a kind of surprising Direct. I didn't expect any super crazy out there reveals. I wasn't expecting a brand new Mario. I'm not surprised there's no Fire Emblem. If the Fire Emblem remake is real, I expected them to save that for the next system. Same with like a new Kirby, anything like that. So everything that was there was, for the most part, pretty expected, I think. This was the surprise thing. Also, the Rhythm Heaven game, I'd say, was kind of a surprise thing, because Rhythm Heaven hasn't really been relevant for the most part for the last, like, what, since the 3DS, I think. So, cool to see some older series come back. Even if they're not series that are necessarily, like, ones that I'm especially excited about, but, yeah, this was, honestly, they had more stuff than I was expecting for the end of the Switch's lifespan, and I kind of, I'm a little surprised that they're supporting the Switch all the way up to at least 2026. So how are you guys feeling about it? Being a Kid Icarus fan is hard. I'm sorry, Morph. Nintendo is literally today. Mel, that was all you wanted, all you cared about? Well, I'm glad that you got it then. I'm glad you got the game you wanted. I've only played the demo of the original Tomodachi Life. Actually, I had that as a potential stream game, actually. I don't know, would you guys be interested in that? We'd have to do the 3DS one instead of the new one, since that one doesn't launch until 2026, and I'm not even sure if I'll get it when it comes out, but I know a lot of people have been praying for this for ages, so I hope it's good, and I hope they kept to their promise of adding gay marriage to the sequel. So you saw the farming one and thought of me, the Story of Seasons one. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, yo, Harvest Moon, and then I was like, oh wait, Story Seasons, same thing. I mean, they're not the same thing. The whole Harvest Moon Story of Seasons name thing is a gigantic mess that confuses a lot of people to this day, over 10 years later. And I've explained it on videos multiple times. So I don't want to get into it here, but essentially, yes, I was excited. I was like, oh, Story Seasons. It's silly and fun, yes. When the game comes out, you'll be excited. You just said Fire Emblem Beach episode. They better let him be gay. I know a lot of people are going to be excited for that, and probably the Rhythm Heaven. And then we already knew Metroid. I'm trying to think, was there anything else in there that was like super unexpected? I feel like everything else was fairly standard. I also really liked the digital game card feature. I think that's just cool. The fact that you can lend out a game and then it just comes back automatically I like that. Again, my brother stole my copy of Phantom Brave 10 years ago and I had to buy a new one. Actually, I didn't even buy a new one for the Wii. I just got the Switch version when it came out, so I still don't have the Wii version of Phantom Brave anymore, so makes me sad. The app was cute. Can revoke a privilege too. But yeah, I wasn't sure if this would be worth waking up for. I think this was interesting enough to wake up for. Oh, also the Legend ZA stuff. They still didn't show us any megas, but at least we got a little more idea of like what one of our gameplay goals is going to be, which is probably going to be win the ZA tournament thing. Reach rank A. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't make you get all the way to rank A though. I wouldn't be surprised if you just have to get to like rank H or something, and then plot happens and the game goes to the climax, and then everything else is post-game. Wouldn't surprise me, because like, if I recall correctly, Legends Arceus had something similar where you had to collect a certain number of the stars for collecting Pokemon, and then you only had to get up to like 5 stars or something, 5 or 6. And then the rest of the stars were like optional, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if like half of that tournament is like optional, so you don't actually have to grind 26 ranks. But cool concept. I like that. Let me see. Getting mugged at night is sick. The true nightlife experience. Pretty bored originally, but it was good. Yeah, they started off without anything too wild, but picked up a little near the end, I would say. End of an era, yeah. Well, maybe not. I wasn't expecting them to support games all the way to 2026, but they are. Who knows? Maybe they'll keep supporting games for like 2027, just because the original Switch install base is so massive that they can put some games that don't really need the increased processing power and stuff from the Switch 2. Games that won't necessarily benefit that much, like Tomodachi Life, where, you know, it's probably not as complicated or big as like a brand new 3D Mario. They can put that on the Switch, support it for a little longer, and all those games are playable on the new system, so who knows, maybe the Switch era is not over yet. Maybe it's gonna go into 2027, who knows. 10 years of Switch at least. So yeah, overall, there was some surprises at the end there. Cool to see the Switch still getting some nice stuff, even as it's being potentially sent off. Who knows? But yeah. Thanks for watching with us, the Direct, and we'll be back for the Switch 2 Direct as well. So look forward to that in a few days. But until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and Chat signing out. Bye-bye!